Okay, welcome to a new episode of Nate's MMA Corner. I'm Nate, and if you watch my show, you're in my corner. Today's episode is a pre-fight for UFC Fight Night. Font versus Garbrandt, Bantamweight division, two top contenders, and this pre-fight rundown with predictions as always. And yeah, let's get started. I'll make this a quick episode. So to kick off the main card in the middleweight division, we have Jack the Joker Hermansson versus Edmund Shabazian, and I'm going to go with Jack Hermansson here. I think the grappling, I think Jack's just going to swoop in, go for big submission, and I think eventually get it, and I'll say like late into the second round, so second round submission for Jack. Edmund, talented kid, still young. I think because Derek Brunson was a lot for him, I think Jack Hermansson's also going to be a lot, because stylistically, Brunson's a wrestler / grappler, and so is Hermansson, and I think a strong, heavy, big grappler at middleweight could create issues for Edmund. So I think Edmund's otherwise talented, but that's his one Achilles heel. Anyways, going with Jack's second round submission. Then in the featherweight division, we have Ricardo Ramos versus Bill Algeo. I went back and forth on this one, but I'm going to go with Ricardo Ramos. I think the experience and just having so many wars in the UFC, I think it's going to play a factor here. And you know, Bill Algeo, I think a lot of people expected him to beat Ricardo Lamas, and that didn't happen. I still think the guy has talent, but I think Ricardo is going to win, and I'll say decision unanimous. Then we have the women's featherweight match with Felicia Spencer versus Norma Dumont Viana. Viana, yeah, I believe. Okay, I said that right. Anyways, I'm going to go with Felicia Spencer here. I think her experience, but also, again, the grappling in this one as well, and her, she's going to be all about top heavy fight. You know, dominant positions, and I think she'll get them. And yeah, so I got Felicia Spencer winning decision unanimous with takedowns and dominant positions. Then we have a heavyweight clash with Justin Tafa versus Jared Vanderaa. I'm going to go with Jared Vanderaa here. I think the experience, but this fight could go either way. I'm going to go with Jared, but I'm only saying a 55% chance of winning, because I think Justin could land that, you know, big, good, clean shot and win by knockout. But I think the way Jared has looked in the past, he'll win by knockout first round. Then in the co-main event in the women's strawweight division, we have Yan Zaya Onan, hopefully I didn't butcher that name, versus Carla Esparza. I'm going to go with Carla Esparza here. I think she's going to try to do a wrestling game. I think she's going to get it. It's not going to be the most glamorous fight, but I think she'll squeak out the win. And she's hungry for that belt, and she's on this, you know, tear right now. And I think she gets it done, decision unanimous. Then in the main event in the bantamweight division, we have Rob Font versus Cody Garbrandt. Cody Garbrandt, former UFC bantamweight champ. Rob Font, top ranked bantamweight. And yeah, Cody's still a young fighter, and he hasn't had too much battle damage compared to some of his colleagues. However, I think Rob Font's going to get it done here. I think he's going to actually win by knockout, and I'm going to say like second round. I think he has top-notch trainers, and I mean Cody has too, but I think just stylistically this, you know, he has takedown defense. I mean, good takedown defense for Cody to deal with, and yeah. So I got Rob Font winning. I'll say second round knockout. So there you have it. There's my prediction. Stay tuned for my post fight as always. Until then, see ya.